so here goes nothing. 2020 is going to be my no-buy year. So what do I mean by that? Basically, what I mean is I watched this documentary a couple weeks ago on minimalism. It's called Minimalism, a documentary. If you want to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix, I think. But I've sort of unintentionally been getting rid of shit lately. Because I just realized how much anxiety it gave me. Like, I keep buying all this crap that I don't need, and then it piles up in my house, and I have so much crap. So, unintentionally started kind of decluttering my life. And then I watched this documentary one day while I was decluttering my room. What a coincidence. How ironic. But anyways, while I was watching it, just so much of what they were saying resonates with me, and I'm not saying I'm going to become a minimalist, because I'm absolutely not. I mean, I would love to aspire to do that, but I know myself and that would never happen. But I do like to keep things simple. I like to keep things neat. It just helps me with my anxiety. And if you don't know, I suffer from anxiety, but I sort of internalize it, so a lot of people don't even know that about me unless you're like pretty close with me. So it helps a lot. It started with me creating my home office. Because I worked from like a built-in and I just kept piling shit up everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, I need a bigger desk. So I put a desk in our room, and that prompted me to declutter our room and clean it up and get rid of a lot of stuff. And that's when I just looked in my closet, and I also hoard a lot of beauty products, and I looked in like my bathroom and I'm like, holy crap, like I don't use this stuff. Like, why do I keep buying it? And I think the reason why I kept buying it is because there's certain times of year that I'm really, really busy with work, and I feel like I have no control of my life just because I'm working so much, and it basically consumes my life for about 6 months out of the year. And I act stupid, and you can ask my husband, I get really like ridiculous, and I just start getting online and shopping to make myself feel better, to help myself. But really all I'm doing is wasting money. I make good money, but I spend it as fast as I make it on crap that I don't need. So this year I've decided I'm doing a no-buy year. And what I mean by that, mostly I'm referring to cosmetics and clothes. I have enough makeup to last me years. So I'm not going to buy any makeup. I'm not going to buy any clothes. I mean, I literally have enough clothes to last me. And the thing is, like, I'm one of those people that I get attached to, like, the clothing that I really, really like anyway. So I end up wearing the same stuff over and over again. And I'm a big fan of wearing things out. When I buy something and I love it, I will wear it until it has holes in it. I had these pajama pants the other day. Greg was laughing at me. There's like a hole in the crotch and in the back, just where I've worn them for so many years. And that's how you should wear clothes. I mean, like, we're told by the clothing industry all the time, like, here's what you should wear, and this is out of season, and you got this bag, but oh wait, this bag just came out 6 months ago and your bag is now irrelevant. Like, why do we live like that? It blows my mind. Like, you know, I'm guilty of it myself, and I'm not saying, you know, don't do that if that's what makes you happy, but I just think about it now, and it's so stupid. Like, we're being told what to buy, whether we know it or not. And everybody feels like they have to keep up with the latest sneaker, the latest this, the latest that, when the truth is, we all have perfectly great sneakers that still work and have lots of life left. We also have jackets that we can wear for years and years and years, but we're being told it's, you know, out of fashion or whatever. So I've really been trying to stick to buying staples, things that are classic, they'll last a long time. And that's what I want to do this year. I don't want to buy stuff. I want to shop from my own closet, which I'm still currently decluttering, and just kind of, you know, it's my style. It's the stuff that I have, and I need to wear it and love it and use it. And I think that creates less of a burden on the planet too. And I won't get into the whole hippie-dippy stuff, but I am a little bit of a hippie. I really am. My husband will tell you. And sort of unintentionally trying to be more eco-friendly too. I used to use these like cotton pads that I bought from like the dollar store. They'd last me like maybe 15 days, and I go buy more and constantly throwing those out. So I bought like these little bamboo pads that you can wash. They come with like a wash bag. It was like $8 on Amazon. You can use them over and over and over again. And then I started buying shampoo bars to wash my hair with, which it took me a while to find the right one. And I'll suggest some if you guys want to see those. But I bought these shampoo bars that I can use over and over and over again with a tin that I can just keep putting them into. And I really got it for our trip to Italy. So I didn't have to take more liquids, but because we're doing all carry-ons. But I realized, like, oh, that's eco-friendly, and I can use this bar 50,000 times without buying these huge plastic bottles every time, and like just like the face pads and there's some other stuff I do like that too. Like I have these water bottles that I love and I carry around all the time, and even if I get like a drink from like a fast food place, I'll use it until basically it crumbles and I have to throw it away. And some people think that's gross, but I don't know, I just feel like it's still useful. So this year I'm going to focus on interruption. I'm actually at the motocross track. My son races motocross. We're at Arena Cross this weekend, so hence the camper that I'm in. What more fitting setting than a camper to talk about minimalizing my life? But anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is I want to reduce my burden on the planet. I want to reduce my anxiety. So I think this is the perfect year for like focusing on that. And then also finally self-care. I know I'm kind of rambling. There's a lot of things, but I just figured I'd put it out there mostly to keep myself accountable. But if this helps anybody else, that's great. But I've done a terrible job of taking care of myself this year. Hence the 3 chins that you see right now. I just get in a space, like, I'm actually really good at taking care of myself most of the time. I mean, like, people have seen my fitness posts and things like that, and I really actually enjoy working out. It's not about the aesthetic. It's more about making myself feel better when I'm healthier, I'm happier, and I've just been in, like, a really big slump this past year, and I finally made some decisions for myself, and then stepping away from a certain position at work and taking on one that would give me more, like, work-life balance. And while that was really hard to do, it's the right thing for me right now. Am I good at my job? Yes, I'm good at my job. I like my job. But my job has caused me to stop caring for myself and just not being the best person for my family. So I took a step back from that position and taking on one that is still great. It's still going to challenge me. And I'm actually really looking forward to it because I think it's going to make me a better consultant. So that's what I do, in case you guys didn't know. I'm a human resource and benefits consultant. I love the company that I work for. It's just, I put this ridiculous stress on myself that no one else puts on themselves. I mean, I'm sure other people do, but I create my own anxiety, which is really stupid, but that's just what I do. So I took a different position, long story short, took a different position, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to make this year one of my best years, and I'm going to focus on minimalizing, reducing stress, and reducing my burden on the planet, and just being happy with the things that I have. I mean, like, we have so much, you know, like, and we have so much to be thankful for and grateful for, and I want to get back to kind of who I was when I first met Greg. I mean, like, when he first met me, I didn't have 10,000 drawers of makeup. Heck, I didn't hardly even wear makeup when I met him, and I just had, like, my favorite stuff, and I was kind of a minimalist without even realizing it, you know? I was just this surfer chick who went to school and worked and, you know, like, just kind of enjoyed life and not stuff. So I want to get back to that. So that's kind of this. I will make other vlogs just on, like, decluttering once I get home. We're here until tomorrow, and then I'm off a little bit next week before the new year starts. So it's a great time for me to kind of focus on getting healthier food in the house, creating a new healthier routine, and then continuing my decluttering and preparing for this year of no buys. So here's to me hoping that I can get my shit together, that I can be a better me for my family, and that I do a better job at work, and that this is a really good, positive, happy year. This is going to be a good year. This is going to be a year of intentional living and experiences. Like, me and Cam are going to Italy in April, and I know I keep talking about it, but we're just really excited. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I'm just like, we just don't have the time or money, and I got lucky and got a little sales bonus at work, and I was like, you know what, I'm not spending this on useless shit. Like, we're gonna go do something fun. So Cam is really big into history, and I thought it would be kind of a trip he would never forget, and so I'm really excited to take him and experience all of the things that are there to show us the history of Italy. And also too, it's also kind of a trip for him to see kind of where his family came from, because Greg's family is from Trieste, which we're actually going to go there, but just to see all of Italy. And then I hope that prompts us to want to go take more and more trips. So this is going to be an intentional, happy year. It's going to be a year of not caring about crap and caring more about people and experiences and just loving life. So that's it for now. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please like and subscribe, and I will continue to post updates on all of this crap. I know it's very just random and a lot of stuff, but that's how my brain works. So I hope you guys have a healthy, a healthy and happy rest of your 2019, and then getting into 2020, I hope that, you know, you have a really good year. All right, guys.